I came to bring the pain.
Yeah, what's going on, people? It's that boy Treezy here. We're taking a look at the alternate path you can take in mission 2. As you can see here, once you get to this point, you'll come down the hill after a pretty intense battle with soldiers, zombies and choppers. You can either carry on going forward, take on more of the rebel army, or you can take this route known as the Sasquatch route. Now, obviously you can see here the soldiers ain't the enemy, they're not the threat in this path, it's them things. They're pretty annoying sometimes. I mean, personally I don't find them too much of a problem, because the trick here is to make the bottom enemies your priority, because their attack is basically the ice breath that you can see there. Once that hits you, it doesn't kill you, it just freezes you on the spot. But if one of the Sasquatches, you know what I mean, comes up close to you while you're frozen like that, they'll try and hit you with like this bone that they have, which obviously results in your death. So again, you know, obviously that's why I make the bottom ones my priority. Don't get me wrong though, obviously I'm doing my videos as a guide for mastering each mission, so you won't even use this route, to be honest. Again, I'm defeating myself covering the video, but you know, it is a good route for points. But it's just a long route, because obviously you come all the way down, jump on this handy little elephant, well not little, but you know, and have to go all the way back up. And as you can see now, those Sasquatches have been killed and decapitated and whatnot. Zombies have made their way in, you know what I mean? So now you got to work your way back out. And this is what takes so long about it, is that you're forced to constantly edge the screen, simply because the zombies on top, its attack is that the way, you know what I mean, it fires the spray from its chest, you know what I mean. And obviously the elephant's not the what's it called, the elephant's not affected by it, you know what I mean. You're the hit marker, you're the hit box. It's the same as when you're riding on the camel. Obviously the camel doesn't take damage, it's only you that can, whereas when you're driving or piloting a proper slug, it can take 3 hits. Obviously that's not the case when you're riding on animals and shit like that. And this is the only time you get to use the elephant, is as you work your way back out of this tunnel. But you know, you can't complain, it is an alright slug, I guess. It does have a nifty little special attack. You'll see, you would have seen, I picked up the battery. Basically when I press Y, it'll fire like an electric bolt that'll like instantly kill however many enemies are on the same level that the elephant's on, you know what I mean. Obviously it doesn't do anything to the top guys, so that's not bad. But again, you know, not a route I'd take during my master playthroughs, you know what I mean, because the other route takes about a minute, if that, to get through. This, you know what I mean, with all this edging and creeping forward, you know what I mean, you're talking a good 5 minutes, and then it only brings you back to the path that leads up to the boss at the end of this mission. But it's just a points route really. You get a lot of stuff you can pick up on the floor as you make your way back, but the problem with that is, dependent on how fast you're moving forward, the items will disappear, you know what I mean, and you have to jump off the elephant to actually pick them up. You know what I'm saying? And then unfortunately, as you'll see here, you can't even bring the elephant out with you, which is a real shame. Yeah, and that's that route really. So like I said, you know, good for points, good for a challenge if you fancy it. But again, if you're on your master playthrough right now, just stick with the main path. So there you have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in mission 3.